want you scream
and
bleed. Is it scream or bleed?
It's both. I think we talked about this last time we were on, yeah. I think it's both.
Look that up and I'll intro the show real quick.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sure.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for November 2nd. Is it November 2nd already?
Oh my God.
Are we already
Remember
in November? Are we
the
that much
2nd of
closer to
November.
Pumpkin Pie Day, Joey?
I don't like pumpkin pie, but I like Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
So disappointing.
I love mashed potatoes. Is like, this is the month for mash.
So good.
The monster mash.
Yeah, that was last one.
Today's episode of the morning show is brought to you by kindoffunny.com/store, where you can get the Kind of Funny Games Daily Tee, the Party Mode Tee, the interlocking Kind of Funny Baseball Tee. We've got socks. We've got the rip-off Alfredo Diaz wearing our Halloween shirt, which I'm sure is on sale because it's limited edition right now and it's not Halloween anymore.
Trevor.
There's I don't want to know him. I don't want to know him until he makes me know him.
You
Alfredo.
talked to him plenty at the Let's Play.
I didn't learn
reunion.
Alfredo Diaz's name for 3 years. He had to work for me. You understand that? If Trevor wants to earn my respect, Trevor has to put
So you know his
time
name
and
now.
work in. Who?
You just said his name.
Oh my God. Go over there, check out those new shirts. I can tell you right now, the Kind of Funny Games Daily Tee and the Party Mode Tee have become two of my favorite shirts for various reasons. One, the Party Mode Tee just looks like a fun Coke party. Love it. And two, the Games Daily Tee is like a heathered black and it just fits me right.
It feels
feels
like
right.
a million clouds and birds are just
It feels like little angels kissing your body.
attacking you, but gently.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're coming at you still in a violent way, but they're not going to actually do any damage.
I want to watch you bleed.
Right.
And this one says, I
I
want
wanna
to hear you scream.
scream.
Yeah.
Welcome to the...
First off, he's demanding a lot of things from us. This Axl Rose guy.
Yeah, in that song
He
specifically.
wants to watch us scream and hear us bleed.
Can you hear someone bleed?
Yeah.
I think
If you
they
try
want to
hard
watch
enough.
us bleed and hear us scream.
If you
I
try
think is
hard
what
enough.
they went. This is Andy Cortez, of course. My name is Nick Scarpino. Welcome
morning.
to the show, guys.
I
We got
almost
a
knocked over my
great
coffee.
show for you guys today. We're talking some Justice League, how Tyrese hates his career, and of course Luke Skywalker is officially back because he has been on the bridge to the Millennium Falcon. We'll talk about that in a couple seconds. Deep dive topic today, just to whet your appetite for later. Here's what we're going to be talking about after the news. Is Clerks better than Lord of the Rings? Because apparently that's a question that legitimately needs to be answered online.
How?
Save it. Save it for the rest of the show. We'll get into that. But first, some housekeeping news. Obviously, the Party Mode shirt is live. Extra Life is this weekend. Go to teespring.com/teamkindafunny to support. If you guys want to buy one of the shirts or the hoodies or the pullovers or the muscle shirts, those are all available right now.
Our chat isn't
100% of
updated.
the proceeds will be donated to Team Kinda Funny's Extra Life campaign. It is a good... this is going to be great. It's going to be a fun weekend. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock like me most of the time, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m., 23 hours of streaming. That's right, I said 23, and my math's not wrong, because it's spring ahead, fall behind, right? So we're losing an hour, but guess what? That means we have to work extra hard for the kids. Those big, beautiful kids. We're gonna reach that 100K goal this year. I have faith, Joey. I have faith.
Actually on our way.
By the way, anything above 100K,
Yeah.
we use to make a Thunderdome, I say.
Maybe? You have some really
Thunderdome!
cool stretch goals.
We could
What-
fit the
Ooh.
Thunderdome in our kitchen.
Yeah,
in our
I think we can
dining
make a
room.
Thunderdome in the kitchen.
No, you guys are crazy. We can do a Thunderdome in the back.
What about Thunderdome on the roof?
Oh.
I love it.
When are we going to do a rooftop podcast? A rooftop morning show.
I think that we used to do this
the
all the
only
time. We
way
used to
to-
barbecue. When are
Yeah,
we gonna
but that's-
barbecue again?
Huh?
When are we gonna barbecue again?
Whenever we flip
but when you're-
daily
Daily?
and
But when you're
morning show-
barbecuing, you're kind of like, you're doing stuff. I want like all four of us to just sort of sit.
While the sun goes down, we
Well,
break
no,
open
that's-
like a.
that's what we do after
do
the
like tequila
barbecue.
sunrises.
Now, Andy, you never, you weren't here while we were doing the barbecue, right?
yeah.
You
Oh,
were.
yeah. I mean, we
My
ended the
or-
barbecue stream at KFL3. I was here in
My
April.
original plan
Ooh,
was
sorry.
to have
Go ahead.
Games Daily first, then Greg, while you guys are finishing the morning show, is barbecuing, and then we cut to us back there just sitting there eating. And we keep the
Or we
morning
could just
show
barbecue
going.
back there and enjoy each other's company for 1
we
second and
could-
not have to live our
You
freaking
always-
every second.
always-
23
We should do
hours.
that. By the way, it's 25 hours. A lot of people in the chat are saying, Nick, again, you've proven how stupid you are. When you fall back, you gain an hour.
Okay, I thought so. That's what I said yesterday.
Kevin is right. Kevin was right
Yes.
yesterday.
All right.
So we actually, in fact, don't have to work that hard for
Was
kids.
this was like an actual debate? You guys didn't
No,
know?
I thought we fall back, we
I
lose
think
an hour.
Greg
That's not how math
also
works.
was on your side.
That's not how math works, right?
I'm pretty sure
No.
someone said that it was 23 hours and we just went to the next thing. And
No.
No,
No,
you said it was
I
23
very
hours because I
actively
wanted
was
it to be
like, no.
23 hours because I wanted it to be a shorter stream. Because by hour 22, we're all delirious. And if you remember correctly, the first time we did this stream, Greg decided that at hour 22, we were going to learn how to play the Ghostbusters board game.
Oh man, that was
And that was
Terrible
a
idea.
terrible idea.
Terrible idea.
Surprise, I ordered it, and we're going to do it again.
Wait, did you really?
Fuck no, I didn't do that. That game was terrible. It was terrible.
That was
Here's
really
what we're going to play
funny for a
instead.
second.
Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers. In other housekeeping news, ladies and gentlemen, I have officially finished Stranger Things 2.
What a big accomplishment for one of our employees.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Housekeeping.
It is a big accomplishment, and here's why. Because I waited. I was going to watch these episodes and then tell my wife that I didn't watch the episodes.
Oh man, that would be lying.
But no, just say, hey, baby, you can watch them and I'll watch them later. But meanwhile, I've already seen them, right? But no, last night was date night. We did yoga. We got dinner. We came home. We watched both episodes. It took us 3.5 hours because we kept pausing because we didn't want it to end and like talking about it. The last 2 episodes, unlike the third to last episode, episode 7, here's how it goes. Episodes 1 through 6, great. Episode 7 is like some unedited version, like episode of Heroes that they just never put out because it was fucking terrible, right?
What was so bad? I mean, you're right.
It just
that
was a complete.
definitely, it felt like Heroes.
It
You're
was
100%
weird. It was just
right.
a complete and
That's
total
interesting.
break tonally. It was a break with the main story plot. It was weird. It wasn't.
But
it
I
just
think
didn't have the je ne sais quoi.
I think that is set up for the next season.
It 100% is.
Yeah.
And needed to happen, and I liked it. It just was not as good as the rest of the episodes that came prior to it. So therefore, by comparison, was like a defunct episode of Heroes. Then episodes 8 and 9 happened, and holy shit, they delivered, in my opinion. They delivered.
Better than Clerks?
That Millie Bobby Brown, superstar. She's gonna be a
Fucking
superstar.
rock star.
She's
Rock
a
star.
fucking rock star.
Milli Vanilli.
You know,
Millie
she
Vanilli, Bobby
looks
Brown.
exactly like Natalie Portman when she was young and acts just like her. As in, amazing.
That's the thing about this cast of characters is that it's varying according to how
Have you
how
seen
good
Natalie
the
Portman when
actors
she's
are.
young?
No.
Oh, watch. Oh,
Watch
here you go.
Leon.
The
Go to
Professional.
Amazon Prime right now and go watch Leon the Professional.
Everybody
It is
go do that right now,
Fucking
please.
phenomenal. If you have not seen that movie, that's what you have to watch tonight after Thor Ragnarok.
Turn the stream
I'm not
off.
watching anything else after Thor Ragnarok.
She's gonna be fucking wasted.
So
dude.
Luc Besson made this movie called Leon the Professional, right? It comes out in Europe.
His
and it's
best
amazing.
movie.
They bring it to the States, and it's about a hitman who is like kind of socially inept and like a little bit.
He got screwed over.
He got a little screwed over, but he's also a little bit weird. Like he's
Yeah, he's a
not
little
all
weird.
there, right?
But I think like
Good
that's
guy,
the
but also
trauma.
super good at killing people.
Part of
right?
the charm.
Befriends this 13-year-old girl because her whole family gets killed right down the hallway from where he
Murdered.
lives, and they develop this relationship. Now, in the original version, the relationship went from friendship to sort of a little mildly romantic, which
It's-
was weird, but
it's only-
it flirted with that idea in a couple scenes.
I think that she is like
She's way more
romanticizes
into him.
Yeah.
He views her
He's-
as more of a daughter. The
he's
entire
not
time. He doesn't
into
really
her
know
at
how to deal with the relationship because he's mildly like socially and like a little bit.
Kevin,
weird,
can
special
you
on that.
Google Vladi Divac?
So they bring it to
I
the
know
United.
Vladi Divac.
I know
He's
Vladi Divac.
hilarious.
He looks like Leon.
He does.
The Professional.
He looks like Jean Reno. So they bring it to the States. They don't call it Leon the Professional. They call it Professional. They cut out all those scenes. Then it just becomes a father-daughter relationship. I would recommend going and watching, both, because there's only a couple scenes included. But I would watch Leon the Professional. It's the
It's on
original
Amazon
version.
Prime.
I believe it's on Amazon Prime right now. And it is fucking great. It's a great Luc Besson movie.
Here we go. Do picture-in-picture for us. Leon the
I
Professional.
don't think this is worth it.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Well,
This
because what I
really
was
is
hoping,
a deep dive here.
I was
because
hoping
it
that you were
It
gonna.
really revolves around people knowing what Jean Reno
I was
looks
hoping
like.
that you were gonna click on DeMarcus Cousins, like the only
I saw you
African American
The
guy
one black dude in the
screen.
middle?
Yeah, and that would have been funny, like,
Why would I do that?
because that's comedy, you know.
Because we're doing it this morning. You know why? Because later tonight is those about to rock. Whiz! For those about to rock.
And I just don't like the way it fucking rolls off the tongue, dude.
Because it rolls
Because it
so
doesn't roll.
well.
It stumbles off the tongue.
It does stumble a little off the tongue, and here's why. Because we're all so excited. We're like brain dead. We're saving all the energy for Thor Ragnarok tonight. After which we will do, of course, our traditional thoughts, our reactions to Thor Ragnarok. We'll break it down a little bit. We'll be spoiler free for the first 5 minutes, and then we'll go straight into spoiler territory. So make sure you guys keep a lookout at youtube.com/kindafunny for that. That's it for housekeeping. Let's go into some of the news. Kevin, roll the graphic.
Are we still using that? I don't have it queued up.
No, I mean we don't.
I'm practicing for when I get off my ass and make those graphics.
No, yeah, you don't gotta get it. I don't think.
I think it's fine. Andy,
Yeah, what's up?
Now, as you know, every time you're on the
I got
show.
it. I can do it now.
Kevin, roll the graphic.
But this isn't for also just
all
wait
we've
for
got.
15 seconds.
It's all we've got.
Okay. We'll just use whatever graphics we
Give it
got,
to me.
I guess.
Is
Give
that
it to
right? Why does it look like that?
It doesn't look right, yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
The king kind of fucked up.
It's so good.
It's time for the news. Andy,
What's
kick
up?
us off with the section that we now lovingly refer to as Andy's 15 seconds of sports updates.
All sorts of sports in 15 seconds with Andy Cortez. But you have to like kind of.
Ready?
Okay,
You've got 5 and ready and go.
Okay, so last night the Astros won the World Series, the first time ever in their history of the franchise. They started in 1962. Gas was 31 cents in 1962. The Astros beat not you, Darvish, who was the pitcher for the Rangers. Gave him 5 runs early, and then it was over. That's all she wrote, dog.
And that's it. Congratulations, Astros. Congratulations, everyone in Texas right now. Your team finally won something. And I'm saying that as a fair weather baseball fan who knows the Giants have won at some point in the last 5 years.
They've won 3 times in the last 6 years.
There you go. So it's 1-3. That's all I'm saying right now, I guess. Is that right, Houston?
Well, I mean, yeah, Houston.
I think they won before that.
Houston has never really seen the Giants
Big
as
ups
a competitor.
you know what? Congratulations to the Austin Astros. Mm-hmm. They're great. Was it a good game?
It wasn't a great game.
How overall?
Not
how
compared to the other games in
How
the
would you
series.
rate this series?
This series had like 2 or 3 of the best games in the history of the World Series. Like the 2 games that were like fucking 13-12 and like 10-9. I forgot what the other scores were, but yeah, this series had 2 of the best games in the history of the Major League Baseball playoffs.
That's like an opinion.
I rate it up there.
Do you think I should go back? Is it worth me watching the series?
Just
Now that I
DVR
know how
all of it.
ends?
Yeah.
I have it all DVR.
You DVR'd all of
thinking
it.
maybe sitting down for like 17 to 18 hours and just watching it.
Yeah,
all.
dude, absolutely. Actually, game 1 was like 2.5 hours. One of the shortest World Series games. 2.5 hours.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, no
Once
problem.
again, you've let me trick you, though. You've now talked about sports for 3
Fucking
minutes.
shit.
You will not talk about
Come
sports
on.
for the next 15 times you host this show.
on, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it here. Why? Because this is not a house of sports. This is a house of nerddom. And nothing screams nerddom more than the Justice League. Do you like that segue, Kevin?
Yep.
Everyone I follow online who is in entertainment media, journalism, has seen Justice League. And they've seen fit to rub it in our stupid faces. Bring up this first one, Kev. This is Jim over at IGN. It says, all I'm allowed to say is after 15 years of covering its development, after years of covering this, there's no 15 years in there, it was like 4 years. Of years covering it, I've finally seen Justice League. So that got me hyped.
Ryan
Then the
McCaffrey not happy about that tweet.
Yeah, then the next person. Pick up the next one, please. All right. This was retweeted by Terry Schwartz. She said, Mike Blood said, I saw hashtag Justice League, and then I saw a bunch of Batmobiles. Here are photos of them. These are the facts, and that's all I'm allowed to say.
I've seen all of those Batmobiles.
Yeah.
In
Bring up the next
person?
one, though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
They had them at
There's
the
a-
Cowboys-Redskins Thanksgiving game.
There's a disturbing pattern in these tweets. Okay. Terry Schwartz over at IGN says, I feel like I've been waiting a lifetime to see Justice League, right? Kind of eerily close. Tonight I finally did, and that's literally all I can say about it. My question is this, Terry or Jim or Mike Blood, if you're watching, and you're being held hostage by Warner Brothers PR, let us know. Type some Morse code or put out another tweet saying you're not allowed to talk about this movie.
Type some Morse code.
Type it out.
It's just, here's the thing about it. It's frustrating because I'm like, I want to know if it's good, and all they're allowed to say right now is that I've seen it, and that I'm like, come on.
When does the movie come out?
Nobody knows. November.
Soon, right? It's got to come out this month.
Like, isn't it
Kevin,
On
can
the
we look that
on the
up?
day of Jesus.
I'm on it.
Jesus'
I'm
birthday.
on it.
Little baby Jesus'
Yeah,
birthday.
it's a dedication to Jesus.
So
Christ.
by the way, Lil
J.
Cool Greg and I have talked.
They call Jeremy Dooley.
They call it Lil Jesus or Lil
November
BJ.
17th.
BJ. Why?
Lil Baby Jesus.
Little baby Jesus.
So it's Lil B. His full name is Lil Baby Jesus,
LBJ?
Son of God, right? Son of God,
Heaven on earth.
our Lord and Savior. Okay, but if you want to shorten it, it's Lil BJ, or LBJ,
LBJ.
just like the president.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnston.
What does the B stand for in Lyndon B. Johnson? No. Yeah. What does that stand for?
Bewildered.
Bernard.
Bewildered.
Bobby Lee. What was his name? What was his name? Was Lyndon Bobby Lee Johnson?
Lyndon Bobby Lee. Like, where's the other L? Where's the other L?
We're like too many L's. Too many L's we put in there.
LBLJ.
Too many L's we put in there. So we'll be, of course, looking at on all of our
Bane.
friends' Twitters to see what their
Bane?
Baines.
Oh, Baines. There was a
Baines?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
There was a local middle school.
it's a run for president.
Our rival middle school was LBJ, and we were Memorial. And we were like, fuck LBJ.
Fuck LBJ.
Fuck those losers.
My rival high school
Grizzlies,
was
we're the Kodiaks.
We had our rival high school was Pauley. It's called Pauley.
I didn't have a rival high school.
But it wasn't much of a rival because we
fucking
beat
losers.
We beat them in everything.
Poly?
They were where all the rich kids went, but we had better academics and way better sports. And so basically the years
Why
I
would
was
the
there,
rich
we
kids
were
go
better.
there?
Better theater program, better band program. We were pretty much better in every way.
Yeah.
But they had more money, so
Oh.
that kind of makes them better than us.
When you have money, you're just automatically better.
You're kind of better than everyone.
Yeah.
Kevin, break up the next news story. Per Piacere. The Lion King. This is the official cast. Disney has put out a tweet, and we can see for the first time every single actor and actress who will be, yay, playing. Of course, it got rounding out the cast.
I was
as
clapping
Simba.
because somebody walked in.
Who walked in?
I don't know, I'm just clapping for
Nobody
them.
walked in. Greg walked out, actually.
Oh.
Done with the show.
Well, I was
I'm
clapping.
excited about it. We
I was
have a good
clapping
day
for
planned today. Donald Glover, of course, is Simba. Beyonce Knowles Carter is Nala. James Earl Jones coming back as Mufasa. Chiwetel Ejiofor is Scar. I didn't know that. And Alfred Woodard is Sorabi. Those are the top level. Then we've got the supporting cast.
Who was Sorabi?
Sorabi was the mom, I believe.
mom.
Yeah. John Oliver is Zazu, which I think is choice casting for
Amazing,
that.
right?
I think that's going to be hilarious. John Connie as Rafiki. Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. And Bill Eichner as Timon.
Lee Eichner.
Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
He's the guy
familiar
who
with
yells
that
at people on the street.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He just runs up to people and yells
That's
at
a
them.
really good cast.
Right?
Keegan-Michael Key is Kamari. I don't know what that is. Is that one of the jackals?
So I believe the hyenas were renamed, apparently.
Were they?
The first three of the hyenas.
The first three of the hyenas there.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Keegan-Michael Key. That's great. Keegan-Michael Key is one of the hyenas. Just fantastic. That's great. This is going to be great. I assume I'm guessing the two younger actors down to the bottom right are the younger versions of Simba and Nala.
Yeah, it says it.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I should read everything. That's what's funny.
You could have
To
just
be fair, I threw this in there at the last minute.
I'm
No,
kind of
it's great.
shocked that like Eric Andre got a role in this movie. You know who Eric Andre is?
No.
He does he has a weird show on Adult Swim called the Eric Andre Show, and it's very it's him and Hannibal Buress, and they just have a weird variety show where he says weird shit, and they have like weird celebrities that come on, and he like scares them constantly. And
That seems weird, but you know what's not weird? Kevin, click on to just the Disney Twitter profile right now. Let's look at that backdrop. Let's just look at that backdrop.
Ooh.
Ooh,
look at those triceps.
those
dude.
fucking triceps.
I really don't like the voice of Timon. That Billy guy.
Does it sound like this? It's me, Mario.
No.
No, he was also in Parks and Rec for a couple seasons.
Was he?
Yeah.
The guy that yells all the time.
Kind of just
The thing is this. When I saw the original, like, hey, they're gonna do a live action Lion King, I was like, this is a terrible idea. But the other ones have been so good. The Jungle Book has been so. You want me to wrap it up, Greg? Are we done?
You know,
You just gave me the wrap up sign.
no, I
Are we
was
good? Are we
clearly
done?
talking to Joey. You need to be a fucking professional.
I don't like.
Be a professional.
Hey,
What
sir!
I used
Watch
to
your
like
mouth.
is when you'd come in and disrupt the show. And now that he's being a professional and he's just prepping his own show.
Watch your fucking mouth for once.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's morning show is brought to you by San Francisco. San Francisco, where you can get all of your apparel needs.
They're printing the aprons that I haven't ordered yet, but I'm gonna order today. Don't worry if you bought an apron.
That's
Legally,
great.
I have to explain
Don't
that
you dare
we're not
worry,
brought to
all
you
of you.
by
Fucking talk to me.
San Francisco.
Great, we getting
We
popcorn
were
and movies
not
tonight?
brought
Fuck yeah.
by San
Fuck
Francisco.
yeah, buddy.
Greg and Jen.
Remember, this is the big one. This is Alamo Draft House. Last shot to win over Kinda Funny. I'm in the tank for him, I understand. If we have a subpar experience today, I will never fight for it again. I will just go there and be happy and watch it by myself.
I don't
So
know.
I'm not sitting with you guys. So if you guys have
That's a positive.
All right, so far.
There already was a point. I'm kidding, Kev, dog. You can sit on my lap.
Continue, Kev.
So you can't lie to me. You have to be honest.
Oh no, I'll totally be
You gotta
fine.
tell me like, hey, we tried to get a drink. The dude came over, spat in my juice, and walked away.
Spat in my juice.
You spat-
Can I get a beer? Here's some juice.
I brought you apple juice instead.
You fucking monsters.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll see you later.
See you guys
Thanks,
later.
Greg. Greg Miller, everybody.
Great show.
Greg Miller.
Love the sports segment.
Thank you.
Greg and Jen made me some shrimp linguine last night.
Oh yeah, I saw that
my
on the
favorite
calendar.
meal.
Andy eats shrimp linguine.
Yeah. One of my favorite
How
meals.
was it?
It's fantastic. It's the meal that like my aunt and my mom would always make me. And then when I moved away, I was like, where am I going to get my shrimp linguine from?
Well, how was it? Who made it? Did Greg make it or did
They
Jen
both
make
did.
it?
It was a co-op thing.
Man, they make some-
and they
Greg Miller makes some
talked
good
about
food.
how it was like they're learning how to work in the kitchen together. Because Jen says, yeah, where I'm like back with my family, all of us are in the kitchen, like 8 of us, and we're all just like having a fucking joyous time.
yeah,
and
here's-
Greg is like, I like being alone. So they're kind of like,
a
it's
lone
like a buddy
wolf.
cop film. They're trying to like work around each other.
He's like this. I don't work with a partner. She's like, I only work with partners, and it's weird. But then they come together in some way.
Just like the other guys,
they figure out how to work with each other.
Just like the other guys.
Just like Iron Man 2.
Will Ferrell. And Mark
Just like
Wahlberg.
Iron Man 2. You know what's funny about Jen's cooking is that she comes obviously from Canada. She's French Canadian. When she came over here, she would complain about how everything was over-sweetened and over-salted.
Right.
And then I started thinking about that, and I was like, yeah, she's absolutely right. She made oatmeal cookies the other day for Greg's Halloween party. And between you and me, I stole a whole bunch of them. I come to my wife because she loves oatmeal cookies. Wake up in the morning, the cookies are gone. And I was like, I don't say anything. Because if my wife wants to eat cookies by herself, she's cooking by herself. I let her come to me.
Santa Claus
and she goes,
took
who
them.
made those cookies? And I was like, Jen, she goes, I knew it. Because they tasted like butter and oatmeal and not just sugar. They were really good. And I ate them all for breakfast. And in my brain, so my wife's still talking, I had oatmeal for breakfast instead of oatmeal cookies. And I was like, fair point. Touche. Yeah. Now, Andy, let me ask you this question.
Let me
You know, things are going pretty well for you, right? You got a good life. You're enjoying your job. Does it ever occur to you that maybe you should just take all that with one statement and just drive it into the fucking ground? Because
see what you're doing.
I'm trying to segue, not so well, into this next news story. I think we're probably going to lose one of the family, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrese Gibson threatens to quit Furious franchise if Dwayne Johnson is in Fast 9. I'm going to read this whole story first.
Very invested in
Okay. And then we're going to proceed to tell Tyrese this is a really bad move. Okay?
Yeah.
This is from Luke Riley over at IGN. Actor and music artist Tyrese's clash with Fast and Furious franchise co-star is an interesting way to put that. I would say probably star at this point. Dwayne Johnson continues, with Gibson declaring today, this was yesterday, that he would back out of the series if Johnson returned for Fast 9. Gibson made his announcement via his personal Instagram account, writing, quote, "I'm sorry to announce that if Dwayne is in Fast 9, there will be no more Roman Pierce." Gibson proceeded to refer to Johnson as a clown and a selfish champ. Gibson's anger at Johnson is linked to the upcoming Fast and Furious spinoff in the pipeline for Johnson and Jason Statham, due to hit theaters July 26, 2019. In previous Instagram posts, Gibson admitted that he was, quote, was just mad that Johnson was pitched an idea privately and said yes to it without thinking of what I'm dealing with personally. Gibson is currently locked in a court battle with his ex-wife concerning the pair's 10-year-old daughter, which, according to Gibson, has left him almost broke. Quote, "All I ask you to do privately was not accept a role that would deeply affect all of us," wrote Gibson. Originally slated to arrive in 2019, Fast and Furious 9 was officially pushed back to 2020 to make space for the Johnson-Statham spinoff. Gibson immediately blamed Johnson for the delay. Though series stalwart Vin Diesel responded to the chatter, insisting that it was unfair to blame anybody for the next film in the hugely popular franchise being postponed for a year. Of course, last month, Diesel strongly hinted that director Justin Lin and co-star Jordana Brewster will be returning to the franchise.
The
9 and
Rock
10.
is not your fucking provider, dude. Why are you acting as if like he is your mom that was
First
supposed
off,
to take care of you as
yeah.
a kid and then left you? Like, come on.
Story-wise, if you're asking me, do I want Hobbs or do I want Roman Pierce? I don't like to pick between these two, but I will pick Hobbs 100%.
100%.
100%.
1000%.
Okay. Like, I don't know The Rock personally, but I'd like to believe we're friends.
Great. I mean, well, see, here's the thing. He said Greg Miller and the boys,
Right.
and I'm one of the boys.
Now, he's given me a private message. As when he said the boys, he was talking about me.
Yeah, me too.
I
thought it was about me.
Cool, Greg?
It was mostly me.
My USB-C cable. That was underneath the desk.
Long story short, I don't think this is a great move for Tyrese and his career. Because I feel like when I think Tyrese, the only thing I can think that he's been in the last 20 years is Fast and Furious. I can't name another movie or one of his songs. I don't know
You know what?
anything about that.
Fucking bring back Ja Rule, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hashtag bring back the rule.
You know why? Because he's gonna need money for all the shit he's getting sued for Firefest.
Yeah, he's not.
Like, both
He's
of
in
you
a bad
are
spot.
enduring legal battles.
Yes.
His is like a class action lawsuit for like $100 million.
Here's the thing, I sympathize, and on a personal note, on a serious note, I can understand that what Tyrese is going through right now is probably very difficult.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Divorce is hard. Fighting over custody of a child is very, very difficult. I'm saying that he's in an elevated state of probably tension right now, and anxiety and anger. I get that. He's probably speaking from the wrong place. But taking all the emotion out of the situation, this is just not the way to conduct yourself, right? And saying to another actor, hey, you can't do a movie because you're delaying me being able to do a movie is not the right way to do it. There's another option where he could probably go out for other roles, I would imagine. But I guess, I get that most of his time is probably taken up by this legal battle. At the same time, it's unfair to say to someone else, you can't do something because it's going to affect me. Like, I'm going to take money out of your pocket because it's going to affect me. I just think that's unfair. Also,
he shouldn't be living fucking movie to movie, dude.
Well, the other thing of note is we're at Fast and Furious 9 and 10. This franchise needs new things to come to it if it's going to continue. And we can all agree here, we want to go to Fast 20, right? We want another 10 films. So they need to do these spin-offs in order to keep people interested. I honestly think they'll make more money on 9 if they do the spin-off first. It'll keep the interest going. Like, do the Disney model, right? 1 year is 1 year is, you know what I'm talking about? The Marvel model. Like, it's a smart strategy, and I think that this can only strengthen the series. But obviously Tyrese does not see eye to eye with me.
Fucking doofus, dude. Like what? Like, I just don't. How do you spend all of your money from the prior movies? That's not all going to
legal fighting.
That's not all going to legal battles, dude.
It might, you never know, man.
Dude, they're not fucking, like, he's not working for Google and they're getting sued by Apple. Like,
I don't know.
Child support, though, man.
Child support can be a thing? Well, he's not divorced yet.
But, okay, child support,
I'm sure
he's not a middle-class American. Like,
But
I don't know. I don't pretend to know his financial battles right now. I don't know what he's going through. All I know is this. There was a follow-up quote to this. It said, it's from Ludacris that said, quote, he's fucking up.
yeah.
I made that up. No, I totally made that up.
like,
But
damn.
here's what I'm excited about. Maybe Luda will have a bigger role in the next one. And I love Luda.
love Luda.
Everybody fucking loves Luda. You know why? 'Cause he just does his fucking job.
Yeah.
He comes in, he's Luda. He's got that great relationship
Do
with the
your
girl from
job.
Game of Thrones, and it's fantastic.
Bill Belichick, do your job.
Do your job, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Put the pads on again and go play the football, right, Bill Belichick? Mm-hmm. Just get out on the field with your boys.
Do your job. Do your job.
Let us know if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Tyrese and this interesting decision to stand your ground on this one and double down. I'd love to go to the next news story, but I feel like potentially
Joey's going to move it for us.
Kevin might not be here anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Luke Skywalker is back. This comes again from IGN. Luke Skywalker returns to the Millennium Falcon. If you haven't seen this spot and you were trying to remain radio silent, no, I don't want to watch the spot.
No.
I watched this morning. It was a mistake. I've seen too much of this now. I just know that people may have seen this on Twitter, and if you're looking for context, yes,
Frankly,
they
I
released
wish I
another
wasn't-
trailer.
I wish I wasn't looking at this right now.
I'm sorry to say, but if we scroll over just a couple.
I hope you don't, though. Why would you?
You know what?
Why?
You're right. Stop.
Just stop.
Joey, stop.
Joey, stop.
Stop, Joey. Joey.
Joey, fucking
Basta. Basta.
quit it.
Go to IGN right now. Click on this article if you want to see the new images from The Last Jedi.
I'll tell
I'm
you what.
sad that I did. Kevin Smith ruined this last night for me.
Fucking Kevin
and
Smith.
he, like, motherfucker. He was like, hallelujah, Luke's back on the Millennium Falcon. I was like, I don't want to know anymore.
Well, the moment
don't wanna know
the
anymore.
moment of Han and Chewie getting on the
was
like
so
popping-
beautiful.
like, oh my
Chewie,
god,
we're home.
chills. I had tears.
Chewie, we're home.
I mean, even the fucking
composited
even the
myself into the
reveal of
image.
like, oh, that's a piece of junk, that ship, but we got to use it. Like, that moment was really cool. Yeah, like, I wish I hadn't seen this, man.
Trevor-
I knew it was gonna happen. I just want to see it.
Trevor Trove brings up a very good point in the chat here.
Trevor Starkey.
It says, if you wanted to, quote, if you wanted to remain radio silent, too bad.
Yeah,
Says
that's
Nick the
basically
Flopper.
what you just
I'm
said.
sorry, I fucked up, everyone. But you haven't seen the image yet, so.
You want me to go down?
I mean, the fucking title of the article that we're reading says Luke Skywalker returns to Millennium Falcon.
People
So-
are getting too dramatic. It's fine, Nick. Don't feel bad
Now
about
they're just fucking with
spoiling
me.
something for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this over and over again. I think how much is too much. We did a GOG topic about it. I think we're at saturation point. I'm good. Disney, you've got my money. You've got it. We're all going to go see The Last Jedi. We already bought 400 tickets to it for some ungodly
If you keep
reason.
trying to fuck with me, Disney, you're gonna get disarm.
Oh
I'm gonna punch
my
him.
God! You're gonna get punched in the face and get dizzy.
Disney.
Disnizzy.
Nailed it.
Disnizzy. You see what I'm talking about there?
Yeah.
Oh my God! This next news has me very excited. This comes from IndieWire. Quentin Tarantino has
see.
finished the script for his 9th movie,
Hell
looking
yeah.
for a new studio home. This is unfortunate. Obviously, Quentin Tarantino is moving forward with his 9th feature film, which will mark the first time the director does not work with his longtime collaborator, Harvey Weinstein. Deadline reports Tarantino has finished the script for the movie, is now shopping it around to several studios. I'm sure he will not have a problem
I'm
with that.
sure they'll, yeah.
The director previously worked with Miramax or the Weinstein Company on all of his feature films, but he's breaking from the company after over 90 sexual harassment and assault allegations have been made against co-founder Harvey Weinstein. Details on Quentin Tarantino's movie, which is currently being referred to as number 9. That's fucking cool. That's like Led Zeppelin albums. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. First broke over the summer when it was revealed he was putting together a script based on the Manson family murders. Deadline reports that the script hews closely to Pulp Fiction. One of the stories is expected to focus on Sharon Tate, a role that has been reportedly offered to Margot Robbie.
Let's bring back weird timelines. Let's bring that back.
I mean, that's what it sounds like he's doing. Early rumors also suggest Tarantino made offers to Jennifer Lawrence and Brad Pitt. For a second, I thought he said Jennifer Lopez, and I was super excited. 'Cause I fucking love J-Lo in movies.
Dude.
Out of Sight, great movie.
Yeah.
The latter starred in Tarantino's 2009 Inglourious Bastards. Sources have told Deadline that Tarantino also wrote characters with Samuel L. Jackson and Leonardo DiCaprio in mind. Both gentlemen have worked with the director in the past. No casting decisions have yet been confirmed. Andy.
Yes.
Manson family, Tarantino.
Give me it now.
Right?
Just give me it.
This is interesting because this will be the first time, I think, other than Jackie Brown, that he's worked with material that is not
Like
not
it's
his,
pre-existing?
right? Yeah. I don't think he wrote the story for Jackie Brown. I could be wrong. Maybe I guess True Lies he wrote the story for. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see. Did he write Jackie Brown?
No, he wrote this script, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's based on something.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is it's the first time he's done something based on
What
true
about-
events.
What about?
Well, Pulp Fiction was a true story about Samuel
Inglourious
Jackson.
Bastards wasn't based off true events, but like it was based.
Good
off,
point.
Yeah.
It's still based on the World War II. I guess that's
Yeah.
true. Well, either way, I'm interested to see his take on it, right? Just
Yeah.
like he did with, now that you're mentioning it, yeah, you're right. Just like he did with Inglourious Bastards, it'll be fascinating to see where he takes
What
the
sort of
story.
artistic liberties he takes?
Because
with it.
I don't know a lot about the Manson murders. I mean, it was well before my
I've
time
seen
on
a lot
this
of
planet.
videos
I've seen
of
a lot of
him.
videos of it. I kind of
Yeah.
know the story about it. They talked about it in, whatchamacallit, Mindhunter a little bit, right?
Yeah, they did.
Where they wanted to go talk to Charlie Manson. Like, you're not gonna be able to get into Charlie Manson, bro. So they talked to the really tall dude instead. The guy kind
Edmund
of
Kemper?
guy that kind of looks like Greg Miller from the 70s.
Yeah, he sure does, huh? With like 80 more pounds on
Would
him,
it
though.
surprise you to know that, like, if we learned that Greg Miller was secretly a serial
It's
killer?
not funny.
And if so,
I wouldn't be
It
surprised.
would surprise.
would we
all
really
of
hold
us
that against him?
easily.
We'd be like,
Yes.
we all knew, kind of.
No.
Yeah, like
it's
No.
conspired.
it's like when a son or daughter like comes out as gay with their family. They're like,
We're
hey, we kind of knew. We
it's
love
fine.
you.
We accept
like,
you.
Yeah.
Greg, you're a psychopathic serial killer. It's
Yeah.
fine. But your wife makes excellent pumpkin bread. Mm-hmm. And great
Great
oatmeal
shrimp-
cookies.
Great shrimp linguine.
So you're balancing out the universe here, Miller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you really, really are.
He's joking.
I've said this several times.
Like,
I want a Cowboy Bebop movie directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
I want a
that'd be
Cowboy
great.
Bebop movie, period.
Well, but like by
make it.
Tarantino would like just fucking be stylized and stylistic and jazzy and
What the fuck is Quentin Tarantino wearing in this picture, by the way?
I mean, this is a god awful picture. Look at him.
That. Jesus, what is he wearing?
It looks
Yeah.
like he's smelling the photographer's fart.
He
It's
looks
not-
like the leather version of Indiana Jones. You know,
Yeah.
if like if Indy was just
Oh,
like,
that
I'm gonna
is
wear
a
all
leather tie, huh?
It's a leather tie.
yeah.
Weird.
Got to bring down like
He looks a little like
I was
Tyrese
gonna
in
make a
this
reference
picture,
that
just
doesn't
a
make
little
sense.
bit.
Tyroot?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
No, you're right. He looks nothing like Tyrese. I
was gonna say
why.
that-
I got a Tyrese vibe just with the
This
lips,
could be
just
like a
from the
video
lips.
game render. Then they need to bring down the specular level on the tie. It's a video game reference.
No, I understand.
Specularity.
Specularity. Mm-hmm. Now, that's it for the news, Andy. Now we're
Great.
going into the deep dive topic. I think it was yesterday or the day prior. I don't know. All the days sort of run together because I am the night.
It was Tuesday, I
Was
believe.
it Tuesday? I made a off-the-cuff comment, like I so often
Bold,
do,
honest comment.
that I probably in no way, shape, or form can back up. But
No,
but
no,
but
it was
instead-
mine.
But
No.
no, I made the comment.
No, it was mine.
He made the comment. You started the stupid conversation.
No, well, we were talking about Clerks, and I said Lord of the Rings is better than Clerks. I said that.
Oh, okay. And then I said, no way, Clerks is better than
Yes.
Clerks. One of us made this stupid comment, obviously joking around.
No.
Right?
I mean, no, I wasn't joking around. Lord of the Rings is better than
I
Clerks.
said
also
one of us
wasn't
made a
joking
stupid
around.
comment, obviously joking around, right? But now the question becomes, do I back away from this comment
Double
and
down.
dare I say, risk being called the flip-flopper, or
Risk being called a flip flopper.
risk being called the flip-flopper,
There
or
is no
It's never
risk
happened
involved.
before, Kevin.
never happened before, probably will never happen
Yeah.
again. Or do I pull a standard Scarpino
Double down.
and
double
think
down.
the only
double
way
down.
out is through? Do we double down on this?
Double down.
For those of you who did not watch the show, we were talking about jokingly that Lord of the Rings, Clerks is better than Lord of the Rings, right? To which Chris
No,
J.
we're just joking.
Can we pull this up? Yesterday, Chris J. I believe was yesterday. No, it was October 30th. Lord of the Rings is way better than Clerks. At Maxim Cortez, at Nick Scarpino, at Kinda Funny Kevin. Mm-hmm. Right?
Makes sense.
Right there. Nope.
Nothing
Kevin
wrong with that statement.
Kevin replies with the world's best meme. And God bless Danny DeVito. I looked at this for like 15 minutes and just kept laughing.
It's perfect.
It's a great gift. It's a great gift.
No, right? Now here's where it gets murky.
Right there, that girl, that Clerks girl.
Ah, okay.
That is the
Well,
actress.
oh, that is her.
The
Okay, she
girlfriend.
says, well, you can't compare the two. One is an epic film, while the other is a comedy indie.
Comedian indie.
Comedian indie. Lord of the Rings is definitely excellent. Now that, not a definitive answer.
No.
Right? Not a definitive answer. That's still...
Don't come over here and
Right.
start talking about what Kevin Smith said. I guess
Somehow. How did Kevin Smith even get roped into
How are
this?
we not gonna put that into account?
I mean, the man.
That's the most
hold on.
important statement.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on. Can I make my argument, please? Can I make my argument?
Can he please make his
There is
argument?
no argument.
Can he please make his argument?
Kevin Smith still wants to win an Oscar for whatever movie he's making, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he's not going to go up against the Academy and be like, hey, remember in 2005 when you guys said this was the greatest movie made that year? You guys were stupid. This movie that I made in like 1990 was better.
Is The Departed
He's-
better
hold
than
on.
Dumb and Dumber?
Hold on a second.
No.
Hold on. What?
Dumb and Dumber's way more entertaining than
Hold on.
Departed.
You know what I mean?
Mock. Yeah.
You want him on your
Yeah.
side. You want him on your side.
Yeah.
All right, you're making a lot of strong.
Yeah.
strong. All I'm saying is does Kevin Smith have his hands tied right now? You know what I mean?
He is saying that
He
Kevin
can't
Smith has to be
speak fully.
political about this.
Yeah.
Right? And I understand that. It's a political game. Kevin Smith's still in the game making great movies, right? Making those yoga hosers about those Bratzies. Those are bratwurst Nazis. So he's got to play the game. We're on the outside of the
Yep.
game, right?
We don't know how the game
we
is
can
played.
speak the truth. I have no idea how Kevin Smith found this. Because
Kevin Smith's great about responding to people.
But he's not even, wasn't even in this. Anyway, someone must have looped him in on this. Kevin Smith says Lord of the Rings is way better than Clerks. It's a way more imaginative and entertaining film. It also contains way more walking as well. That is very true. Per step, if we're judging the movies based on how many steps
Well,
the
yeah, because they
characters
just
take,
stand outside the fucking store.
they don't even take any steps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
true.
Jason Mewes moved his feet once, except for that one scene where he recreates like, boom.
Nobody can see you. Nobody can see you. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're out of frame.
Cry. You know what I mean?
You talking about the sequel over there?
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it
I
was
thought you did that
number
the
two.
first one.
No, it was in 2. But he had it tucked in.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, that was a great moment.
Uh,
God bless Kevin Smith.
So, all joking aside,
Doom Patrol 78. Andy, how can you put up with this garbage on a daily basis?
we pay him. He gets a paycheck every 2 weeks. This got me. I was like, this is hilarious, and obviously Kevin Smith's awesome and in on the joke on this. But what
What the
never
hell's the
sees
joke? What is he? What joke is he in on?
who in their right mind would claim
Everyone. Lord of the
that
Rings.
Lord of the
fucking
Rings
sucks.
is better than Clerks.
It's
Clerks
a boring,
clearly the better movie.
boring 9 hours of movie.
It's 8.5
Clerks?
hours of people walking across ridges, and then someone throws a ring into fire.
Let me count how many fucking Oscars it won. for Return of the
Remember
King.
when they're like standing
Cool,
in front
Greg.
of?
Can you kill that fucking fly, please? There's a fly right there. Kill it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
Stop.
Right here.
It's right in front of the
Right in front of the
TV.
TV. Right in front of the TV.
Right in front of the TV.
You're looking the wrong way. Look
There
at
are
this right here,
several
right there,
of
right
them.
there. See it?
Oh, okay.
Kill that motherfucker. It's annoying me.
Kill that motherfucker.
What amazes me about this is not that people were arguing. It's that people were jokingly arguing about it. And then there's always the one fucking guy that gets super hot about it, right? And then all of a sudden everyone starts really arguing this for real.
Oh, yeah,
We can't,
that-
we
that
can't just
idiot.
have a fun argument comparing two great films together
Okay,
and joking
all right,
around
calm
and comparing
down.
and
Kevin
contrasting.
Smith, like, what he said wasn't that inflammatory.
I mean, it's. I see what you're saying.
See what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
See what
It's
I mean?
fair, Kevin.
That's
It's
comedy,
fair.
dude.
That is
Yeah.
comedy. There's one
Lord of
guy
the
that I
Rings
think,
sucks.
yeah, I mean, everyone go check out this thread.
17 Academy Award wins.
Clerks?
30 nominations.
Clerks? Holy shit.
Look it.
Look
From
it.
a
Let's hear
production
it.
standpoint,
Let's hear it. Let's hear
from
it.
an acting standpoint,
No, see-
from a music standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint, and just from an overall value standpoint.
4 Grammys.
I'll give a lot of kudos to Lord of the Rings.
4 Grammys.
But I will ask you this question. No, it goes like this. They're like, are you guys ready? And my sword, and my spear, and my tap dancing shoes, right? And then it goes, ha, 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 ha.
He's nailing it.
And Gimli's trying to fucking run with his stupid dwarf legs, and he can't keep up with the
Nick.
beautiful elfish
800
Orlando
nominations
Bloom.
in total. 475
But
awards.
you have to understand, this was when all of a sudden it was cool to be nerd.
This is
and
also
geek.
pre-internet. Nobody even knew what Clerks was.
Yeah,
back then.
that is a fact. Actually,
Pre-internet. This is
Yeah.
pre-internet culture.
Why is this? This is
Here's
not
what I'm
a
saying.
debate.
Here's what I'm
You're right. You're right. We're clearly winners.
There's clearly one side that's right and one side that's in the wrong.
It's 2-1.
I will say
Andy.
this, all joking aside. Lord of the Rings, phenomenal movie. How many times have I seen that versus Clerks? I've seen Clerks way more times. A, it's a shorter
fine.
movie. B, it's just
Your
to me.
attention span is
yeah, I don't have to pay attention to it. The story, pretty simple. 2 dudes work at a fucking quickie mart.
It's
That's
such a
pretty
good
much
story.
it. Or Stop and Go, whatever the hell it was called.
and Go.
But obviously the joke is that, one's a beautifully made epic movie and the other one's just an indie. It's great. You really can't compare the two. It's not even a fair comparison.
No, you
But
can
what amazes
absolutely
me
compare it.
is that people
No, you
actually
can't.
legitimately tried online last night
Yeah,
for
oh,
an
yeah.
entire thread. What is wrong with you? Don't be goaded into this stupid shit. Do not let Kevin and me win. If you do this, Kevin and me win. And you don't want look at Kevin. Kevin, bring yourself up. Right next to me.
You want him?
Do you want this?
Look at your teeth
Do you
being
want
kid
this?
out.
Look at him. He has no teeth. He's like that fucking kid from season 1 of Stranger Things.
It's because the green.
The greens reflect the
greens,
on his teeth. God, you look awful.
You do look like this. You're like half a ghost too. You're like Ghost Dad. If you engage, he wins.
God,
If you engage, he wins.
I hate it.
Oh, people are asking for us to put up a poll. Woo!
All right,
Do it.
What's
Let's
happening?
do it.
we're doing it. Keep
Is
talking.
Clerks better
talking.
than Lord of the Rings?
Can you tag Kevin Smith
Actually,
in it,
just put
please?
which is a better movie, Clerks or Lord of the Rings? There we go.
What franchise is better?
Yeah. good
There we
point.
go.
There you go.
There you go. Can you make sure to tag Kevin Smith in it, please?
This will put the official pin in it, unless Clerks doesn't win, in which case Kevin and I will bring
yeah,
this joke back.
we'll bring
next
it
week.
back again and again.
We will bring it back.
And
next
even
week.
if it wins, I'm going to be 100% honest. We're going to keep bringing it
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Because if it wins, that's just proof how right we are.
exactly.
No, they're gonna vote for you guys because it's funny. It's stupid. It's so stupid.
I mean-
I'm so angry that I'm wrong.
You just said you were wrong.
Andy, what happened? Am I right or wrong?
Oh God, I listened to that all fucking night.
I know you did.
The Smash Bros. Party mode is done. It'll be up on Wednesday.
I'm excited about that.
And the whole time it's Nick going, Andy, what happened?
Andy,
whenever I get
you
knocked out.
lost, because you lost, bro.
It's so aggravating.
All right, let's
hate
read some
it.
tips. As you guys know, we will read any tips given to us at the $5 or above level. We will also be reading cheers as well. If you have 500 cheer points, you can give us a cheer. And apparently, that goes toward us. We don't really know. Nobody knows. But if you guys want to do that, you can do it. If not, we'll just read your straight old-fashioned fucking dollars. You know what I mean? Why do we have to reinvent this shit? Bitmoji.
Well, let's get bits.
And Bitcoin.
We're also accepting Bitcoin.
No, we're not.
So apparently,
Super hard to convert Bitcoin to
if you
real-
bought a
real currency.
pizza with Bitcoin, you could be a billionaire by now.
People just say things, you know what I mean?
Audio tech.
I just said something right now.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows what that actually means.
No.
People love this alternate currency stuff. I don't understand. I don't even know how my fucking iPhone works. I'm not gonna get into bit currency.
It does have a really cool name, though.
Bitcoin? It is cool.
What is it called? Currency?
Exo?
No, it's something else.
Something different. Yeah, I know what you're
PayPal.
talking about. First tip today
Venmo.
comes from Audio Tech. It says, Andy, awesome to hear you love Coheed and Cambria.
Crypto.
Hey, thanks.
Cryptocurrency.
Thank you, Audio Tech.
They were the first band I did audio for. I wonder your top 5 Rush songs. My dad was their lighting guy for Roll the Bones tour back in 1991.
My dad was at that show. Top 5 Rush songs. I'd have to say La Via Strangiato. Vital Signs, maybe. Of course, you can't not have Tom Sawyer in there.
Or YYZ.
I'd say the overture for 2112. 2112 overture is phenomenal, and then probably something from
Dude, you forgot
from
YYZ.
Grace Under Pressure.
You
So
literally haven't said YYZ yet, and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
what is these in my top 10?
I want to punch slash kiss you.
So
right
have you ever listened to Rush's 80s albums?
No.
Because that's where a lot of the hardcore fans fell off. Well, not hardcore, but like a lot of people who were big metalheads who were into the prog rock, once they got into the 80s and they kind of got synthy, like synthwave pop rock, that a lot of people don't like those albums. Those are some of my favorite Rush albums. They're fucking phenomenal. Like 80s, talking about sci-fi shit and robots and like androids. It's awesome, dude.
Lord of the Rings sucks.
Thank you. Greg, did you vote on the poll?
Shove your fucking banana bread up her ass.
Greg,
Oh, shit,
did you
that-
vote on the poll?
That sort of aggression is probably not.
You got to get on the poll. We put it
Where's
up.
the poll?
It's up on Kind of Funny. Ooh, Clerks coming in at 43%. Lord of the Rings at 57%.
That's upsetting.
With 148 votes.
That's
Votes.
upsetting.
There's 12 minutes left in this. Greg, go vote and retweet it and tell everyone to vote. Tell them what to vote with their hearts, not with their
Wait,
minds.
there's a poll going? Of course Lord of the Rings is fucking best.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here!
Andrea, like,
Go, go!
Andrea,
Ha!
the
Vote.
fact that this is even a discussion is fucking ridiculous. It's so stupid.
I'm fucking speechless.
It's so stupid. I
I'll
don't
say
know
this.
how I got roped into this bullshit.
What is it up against?
Clerks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Andrew, you're fucking like
Greg is,
We don't know. We don't
Greg
even know
is
if
laughing
we're
because
gonna
he knows it's so stupid.
God.
Boo, you don't know. He spot the giant
God
spider.
damn it! I spelled Clerks wrong.
Clerks.
Oh my
Changed
gosh!
the
Of
world.
course, Lord of the Rings.
Lord
is
of
a
the
better
Rings
franchise.
was just another Fraggle Rock.
You learned it from Greg. He
No,
speaks
I
the
deleted
truth.
my own.
Lord of the Rings, just the stupidest Fraggle Rock.
Kevin retweets it and spells Clerks wrong. Of course. Of course.
I was trying to run the show too.
Okay, I gotta retweet this now too.
Ignacio Rojas is giving us our next tip while we did just completely destroy all credibility for this company. It says, this is your reminder to watch A Silent Voice. You're letting go one of the best movies of all time. Also, can you please ask Joey if she sent my code? I still haven't gotten it.
I did.
She
I
did.
responded to you.
So,
Where did
She
you
said
send
she
it to him,
responded to
Joey?
you.
Your
Check.
whatever platform you went on is where I messaged.
whatever platform you went on is where you got
Oh, but that was
messaged.
also at 11:13
Could have been
a.m.
Patreon message.
Well, this was like a week ago.
Yeah, he won
Oh.
a week ago. Check it again. If not, hit up Joey. Poopy Pants 69 is giving us a link. It says, this may help Nick's case in Clerks being better.
Joey says Lord of the Rings with the sleepy Z signs. Joey likes Batman and Robin. So
She also likes Grease too. I don't want her on my side.
there was nothing better
I'm
than
not keeping great company
Nick
here.
Nick was like, Joey, look, don't let anybody shame you for your movie taste. Like, look, I have stupid movie taste too, but it's all good. And Joey's like, I like Grease too. And he goes, oh, Joey. He immediately
on
went
you.
against
Oh
her.
no! Oh no!
Immediately flip-flopped into my.
So that real quick, that clip was a 43-second clip of like the scene in Clerks 2 where they're talking about how much Lord of the Rings sucks.
Oh, where he's like, there's only one return, and it's of the
Return of the
Jedi.
Jedi.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
he does the like, here, I'll show you the 3 movies, and he walks.
Oh, right.
We're
Yeah.
such
Two is so good
horrible
too.
assholes. We are such assholes. The thing is, when it comes to, I mean, I'm guilty of this too. I'll defend a position on something that I'm wrong on to the day I die.
No, Nick, you're
if,
not
if
doing
it's a,
that
if it's a
right
franchise that, oh, I'm not. That's what I'm not saying that I'm doing that right now.
Okay,
I'm
good.
saying that someone behind this desk is such a fanboy about something that he can't see the forest for the trees.
You're
Can't see
such
the
a
forest for the trees.
fucker. You're a fucker, dude.
Andy, you can't see the forest for its trees.
It is a forest and a tree. Which one are you looking at right now?
The forest or the tree?
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody knows. Mr. Yasman300 has given us 500 cheers. Says, Nick, I think we know who Ramsey will date in Fast 9. Also, Scorsese should have won an Oscar for Goodfellas instead of The Departed. I wholeheartedly agree on that one.
Wait, who will Ramsey date in Fast 9?
I don't know.
The Rock? Maybe? No?
Which one's Ramsey?
Ramsey's the
No,
girl
dude.
hacker from,
Oh, she could date
from Game of
Ludacris.
Thrones.
She's dating Ludacris.
Oh, yeah,
in the
because they
movie
always
series.
fought of each other. That's right.
Yeah.
I never.
Oh, I
Was
see
she
what you're saying,
actually
Mr.
going
Yasman.
after either? Like I
I think
thought
they were
she
dating
was-
the last
No.
one.
In the prior movies, though, Luda and Tyrese were both like kind
Yeah,
of
but
Fighting
gunning
for
Tyrese
for her.
was a
attention.
buffoon and Luda was a gentleman.
Yeah, what I was
And
saying is
smart.
I always felt like that
They had more
Luda
in common.
had that in his pocket.
Oh,
Luda
because they
definitely
showed up
had
at the
that.
end of the movie.
Yeah, they were hanging out at the end. He got her.
He pops up in like the nice car with her at the end of Fast 6 or 7 or 8,
Eight.
or 9 or
One of them.
12.
One of
You're the
them.
keeper of 12 things.
Keep her of 18 things, but I'll tell you one thing right now. One of the things I just refuse to keep is how many Fast and Furious movies there's been. It's too many. 8. Jeez
8.
Louise. Plus a spinoff now coming in the works. Ladies and
I mean,
gentlemen.
there was 9 Harry Potter movies. Or 10.
There was 8 Harry Potter movies.
Well, 9
7
if you count
book.
the new ones.
There was 9 movies, 8 books.
9 if you count the new one.
There's Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, then there was 7
That's-
books, 8 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. 7 books, 8. No, 7 books, 9 movies.
7 books. 8
Well, I don't
movies.
count.
Well,
I'm not-
9 with.
I haven't even
Not
seen
with
that movie, and I
Fantastic
love
All right,
Harry
guys.
Potter.
We're getting close.
Was that movie good?
We're starting.
Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah.
It
It was
all right.
entertaining.
It was all right.
I've heard a lot of people just say, but it's like that's not what Harry Potter
No,
should
it's
be.
on the same level as like a Man of Steel or, it's entertaining.
I wouldn't say
It's
on
just
that
missing
same-
a little something, you know? To me, at least.
We're encroaching on them. 42 to 58, man.
It's been
We're
that
gonna
for
win
a
this.
while, though.
No, it hasn't.
Caesar
No, that was
Caesar
the last-
Palafox says everyone that votes
literally
Clerks are
41.
monsters, just like Kevin and Nick. See, this is the kind of thing that I want to do for Destiny. like just get people pissed off about Destiny, but I don't know enough about the franchise to actually be clever. So now I can make fun of I like Lord of the Rings. Who is Tom? Some dude got so pissed. He was like,
Who is Tom Bombadil?
you're such a big fucking fan. Who's Tom Bombadil? And they started arguing about an obscure character from like the first book
Who didn't
that
pop up in
didn't
the
even
movie.
make it into the movie.
Yeah.
So by the way, Tom Bombadil, awesome character, but
Man
obviously
of the
didn't make it into the movies because
Horse.
everyone were like, why didn't he just go take care of fucking Sauron? Because Tom Bombadil was like the most powerful being on the planet. Sauron's the bad guy.
Did you ever see the deleted scene where they physically put? It was like the mouth of Sauron when he was like an actual character. It's like a deleted scene where fucking oh god, what's it? Fucking Aragorn and the crew walk up to like the fucking big giant opening wall or whatever in Mordor, and the mouth of a person, like a physical manifestation of Sauron, actually comes out. It's like a really gross mouth, and they're just sort of talking to each other.
Oh, I thought that was in the movie.
No, it was a deleted scene.
Oh, crazy. That shows how much I paid attention to not all 19 hours of that movie.
They were boring.
Here's the deal. I don't pay attention to a lot of things, but what I do pay attention to is when Joey copies things into our document that we run the show on, especially under this next section, which we lovingly refer to as P.S. I Love This Best Friend XOXO. It is your opportunity to nominate someone in our community that you feel is doing just a stellar job out there and being a good friend. You can go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend to do that. Fill out the form and nominate someone just like Abby Willett, who is at Mama Crocodile on Twitter, is shouting out Dave Dino at GEVURAH22. Guevara 22. So today I'm shouting out fellow best friend and friend of the show, Dave Dino. The community, Dino? Is it Dave Dino, do you think?
Wait,
Probably Dino, right?
Dino.
Dave Dino, yeah. The community may remember him from Kind of Funny Let's Play for Snake Pass a couple of months
I feel like we already did this one.
back. Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't read this one. But I'll read it again. 6 months ago, I turned my life upside down and dropped everything to move to the other side of the UK all by myself in order to pursue my dreams as a game developer. As I have gradually settled into my life at Sumo. Dino has...
Dino responded too.
That's right. We have done this one.
Joey!
Damn it, Joey!
Well, while we're waiting for this, Papa John's fucking.
I'll read the rest of this. I think this P.S. I Love You Best Friend has already been done.
For sure it's already.
They're saying it has. I'll keep reading it just in case, but maybe let's fire up one more. Dino has always made me feel welcome and feel included as part of the team. He's been supportive, a ton of fun to get to know and laugh with, and has given some of the greatest, most heated Mario Kart races you ever imagined. I hope we continue our friendship for many years to come, and I hope I can one day inspire and welcome new faces in the industry just like he did for me. That's very lovely. That's very lovely.
So Papa John's was like, all these fucking NFL protests, they're hurting our sales. Papa John said this.
Gotta sling that
John
za.
Papa, yeah. So he's like complaining about the protests, but he's also like a big Trump supporter and stuff like that. And then Pizza Hut came out and was like, not hurting our sales.
Yeah,
And like
fuck you,
Pizza
Papa
Hut
John.
showed their
you
statistics
fucking,
or whatever.
You fucking shill.
Yeah.
You fucking Trump shill. Someone referred to Donald Trump the other day as Agent Orange.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my God, that's
a
brutal.
good one. Yeah.
Fucking guy. You know what? We'll catch you guys up on the next this Best Friend XO tomorrow. Right now we're getting a little long, so let's go into the giveaway.
We are. Jesus. Yeah.
Joey, I need a person for the giveaway also.
She says okay.
Today,
says okay.
we'll be giving away
You know, I'm gonna look in chat. Can I
Late
just give it
shift.
away to somebody in chat?
No.
on
we
Xbox
can't do
One.
that.
No, it has to be randomized.
Oh.
The randomizer has to be.
But what if I
hit.
just like scrolled and then pointed?
Nope.
Are you sure? I can do that.
Why don't you just let Joey do the job we pay her for? So that if she doesn't do that job, we can blame it on.
It's a lot of drinking in the morning. Yeah, she's working on it.
While we're waiting on
She's,
the
like,
giveaway,
taking
let's go into the
shots.
3 and 3. Let's go take 3 questions, comments, or compliments from the audience.
Only compliments for me.
From the norms, and then we'll go into the chosen few. We'll you know what? I'm sorry. I said I was going to do away with that joke. People are getting mad that I'm
what?
creating a
Really?
class system. So I will
No.
no longer be calling the subscribers of this channel.
Nick,
Who,
stop
by the
being
way,
lame.
if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription. You come over, you bring that to us, and outwardly we won't treat you any differently than the norms. Inwardly, though, we will put you we will hold you in higher regard.
Yeah.
We just will.
By the way, I updated the thing.
Thank you.
Why'd you have to grab the mic?
The winner today, of course, comes from patreon.com/kindoffunny. That's one of the 4 ways you can win. 1, you can be in the chat. 2, you can be a subscriber. 3, 4, you can go to support us $2 above level on patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. Patrick Cannon.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Patrick Cannon.
Patrick
Look out for your
Cannon.
messages. You're going to get late shift
Kanan,
on Xbox
maybe.
One. Kanan?
Maybe. Late
Probably
shift on
Kanan.
Xbox One.
Sounds cool. There was a movie called The Night Shift with Michael Keaton and Henry Winkler, where they played morticians who got turned into pimps.
Did you ever watch Night Wolf?
Funny movie.
Night Wolf? No. The one with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, well, for real, it's new.
Oh, she said it's new.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Oh, great
I like that
movie.
movie a
Great
lot.
movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
I was bummed though that secretly halfway through it didn't actually turn into an X-Men Nightcrawler movie. Just wanted everyone to know that.
McLovin says, Andy, Spurs versus Warriors tonight. Going to be a big game, San Antonio. Not really a big game. It'll be a big game when we have Kawhi Leonard back. All right, he's the number 3 best player in the NBA, and we don't have him, and that sucks.
I didn't realize that was tonight.
Yeah, tonight, San Antonio.
Probably Chuck says, Nick, that's not how you pronounce my name. That's because probably Chuck, you probably lost. Sick bird.
Got him.
You got him? I wasn't listening.
I wasn't either.
In your ear.
Jack Patillo still coming up to San Francisco for the Justice League Reacts. Greg and I were talking about this yesterday. Greg was like, I need to hit up Patillo so we can watch Justice League together.
Yeah.
Which will be really cool.
Zarin says, technically they can't be the chosen ones because they choose you, not the other way around.
Yep.
That's
they
the
are,
joke.
in fact, the chosen ones.
They've chosen to be awesome.
All right,
That's
now
why they are the
let's
chosen
do 3
ones.
subs. 3 subs. 3 sub questions.
Nope.
Did you put us into sub-only mode?
Is Andy making things up at this point since no one here knows basketball? Asks Panzer.
He very
2.
well may.
1,000%.
That is 100% true.
100% is.
No, I'd say like it's LeBron James and probably Kevin Durant. You could maybe switch those 2 up. And third is Kawhi Leonard. He's the best 2-way player in the NBA.
So a lot of people are saying.
And he's not playing. He's hurt his ankle in the preseason. And it's probably still hurting since when Zaza fucking Pachulia stepped under him and hurt his ankle when the Spurs were up by 24 in the third quarter. As soon as Kawhi Leonard went out, the Warriors came storming back.
I'm sorry, that was your 18 fucking seconds of...
Fucking Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah, Jaja Gabor, man.
You met him?
Terrible.
I would have fucking punched him in the throat, dude.
No, you wouldn't. You're a bitch.
All right, we're going into subscriber-only mode right now.
I would have
You would've
challenged him to a
shook
3-point
no,
contest.
you would have shook his hand.
That's what I
and
would've
been
done.
Like, it's really nice to meet you.
I would have
Thank
torn
you
his
very
ass up.
much.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I literally have no idea what you've been talking about for the last 30 seconds. She's talking about Jaja Gabor, which I remember from
Zaza Pachulia.
the 80s.
Andy,
and
90s. rank your favorite Rush albums. We already talked about songs, but
did,
Rush
we're
albums,
not-
Moving Pictures, Grace Under Pressure, fucking Farewell to Kings. I can't really think of the other 2.
Richard Draken says, Nick, have you seen The Night Manager with Tom Hiddleston? He plays an ex-SAS operative working at a hotel in the Middle East. Hugh Laurie plays the villain. I have seen that. And in fun casting news, the person who plays his handler in that just got cast in as the... not the Queen, The Crown, the series on Netflix. She's going to be in season 3. She's going to play the Queen in season 3 of The Crown, the older Queen. It's pretty cool. Love that show.
Greg's staring at us too. All this corporate pressure is fucking staring down at us.
Nick11434 says, Nick, Dillashaw or Garbrandt? Probably Garbrandt, I would imagine. Oh, also, update, we will not be doing a watch-along for the UFC fight this weekend. Kevin has warned me that we don't have the bandwidth. I've said, Kevin, let's look into that, and he goes, no. I got way too much shit to do. So I will be watching the fight. Well, just follow me on Twitter. I'll probably be tweeting it when I can, when and if I can, if I don't get too caught up in Extra Life. But I apologize to everyone who was looking forward to that. We'll get one of these watch-alongs going one of these days.
Also, my favorite other Rush album is Permanent Wave, Signals, and Hemispheres. We should end the show. Let's
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen,
Rush
that's...
sucks too.
Fuck your face.
Wait,
God, you're a fucking
Fuck your
monster.
face off, dude.
Guys, he didn't mean it. He's just trying to be argumentative.
What's the song they've made? Well, give me their most popular song.
Tom Sawyer.
Great song.
This is a great time. Wait,
Take it back. They're pretty great.
Kevin, before we go, can we check on the poll? Can we get the official listing on Is Clerks better than Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it's not looking great.
There's been talk of Russian interference in this one. I don't know if we should.
Russian interference.
Did Russia fuck this election up as well?
Yeah.
Damn.
Russian interference, good taste.
62%.
Take the L and get off stage.
Take the
and have a show.
fucking
There
L.
were so many great Kevin Smith movies, and
You
then
know-
3 good Tolkien movies, and then 3 shit ones.
If
I
you
think
take
that
an
should be
L,
good.
No, the Hobbit
and you
one.
take another L, and you put them
Hobbit.
together, you get a
first one.
16:9 screen. That's how you watch.
Thor,
Kev-
Thor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow. I love you. Bye. Oh, Justin Ryan Beer has given us a tip and said the real question is Horizon Zero Dawn better than Zelda Breath of the Wild? Whew, I don't know, I haven't played Horizon, but I'm sure that will be debated vehemently when we talk about our favorite game of the year. And by we, I mean the people over that talk about games, not myself. Zelda or Horizon?
Horizon.
Woo, definitive. Andrew Renee is in the Horizon camp for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, if I read your name, you're a sub or resub, and we very much appreciate you for that. Mario says, oh yeah, 14 months. Papa Scally Wap, PS Odient, Thrash Life, Mickey Vitali, Timmy 2 Pistols, C Matt Bola, Drake 11233. Nick Met says that time of the month